Hey guys, it's Tiffany from Super Easy Math. Today's math problem of the day says a square quilt is going to have sides which are 2 meters long. Each square on the quilt is going to have sides that equal zero point 0.2 meters. How many squares will be on the quilt? Well, I've drawn the quilt with the 2-meter dimensions that they gave us. And now I'm going to consider my 0.2 meters dimension that's going to make up the smaller little squares that's inside the quilt. So to figure out how many I'm going to have in there, what I need to do is take my 2 meters and divide it by the 0.2 meters. So that ends up being a problem of 0.2 going into 2. And I need to move my decimal over to make it work out. And so I end with the problem 2 going into 20, and I know that's 10. So what I just calculated is how many squares I'm going to need to go across, and I know it's going to be 10. So now I've drawn those 10 notches going across that way. And because our other dimension on our square is 2, of course, because it's a square, we're going to have 10 going this way as well, because if I were to divide the 0.2 here, I would also get 10. So my 10 notches going along this way would look like this. Now, if I were to draw in all of those lines all the way across, I can see that I have a 10 square by 10 square grid, which totals 100. If you didn't want to draw them all the way in and you just considered, hey, it was 10 going across and 10 going along, then you know it's 10 by 10 without making it visual. And you know that means it's 100 squares. And I just want to point out that this is where the phrase squared comes from. Typically, we're not talking about a quilt and we're taking the square so literally, but when you're dealing with an area and you have to divide up the smaller portion, that fundamentally is what it is. So when somebody says meter squared or inches squared, it comes from this principle. Here's tomorrow's math problem of the day. See if you can solve it before I do, but don't forget to head over to Super Easy Math where you can get a live math tutor who can help you with all of your math needs.